Good morning, guys. It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. This is day 13 of the 30-30 challenge. We're actually doing 30 pounds in 30 days, and we're going to show you what's going on. I wanted to do a huge shout out today to some people that have no idea what they do for me, and they say I'm doing things for them. I appreciate that, but I'm not trying to like be emotional or whatever, but I've probably been crying for like the last 30 minutes because of these people that actually, by them telling me that they appreciate me motivating them and stuff, in turn I'm actually being extremely motivated by them by staying with me and working with me on this, because it's a lifelong battle. Like, it's not easy. You know what I mean? Making a huge change like this for the better. You know, some people are out there losing 100 pounds or 50 pounds or 10 pounds or 5 pounds, or just getting in shape and learning how to eat right. And a lot of that is extremely difficult when you have a lifelong journey of, you know, poor eating or never being taught how to eat properly or stuff like that. So, a few things I wanted to throw it out there. First is Vanessa. I want your daughter to get better, and I hope that you know I'm not religious, but each and every day I'm praying for her and hoping everything gets okay. And I'm getting emotional. Fuck. Don't cuss. Don't say bad words. But I hope everything goes well with you and your daughter and the situation and everything. Karen, you're kind of new, but you're extremely motivated, and I see you as an extremely valuable member to this group and to my success, and I want to be there every day with you, helping you succeed, because you have a long journey ahead of you, but you're amazingly intelligent as far as the way you want to break things up and stuff. So you have every tool that you need to be able to succeed, and I want to be there with you to help you succeed. Matthew, you never let me down, man. Every single day you're posting, you're doing updates, you're riding your bike, dude. You're doing all kinds of great things, and that's awesome. This group really values you, and I want you to know that we think about those things, and those things are pushing us towards a better tomorrow each and every day. Ashley, you've literally been there pretty much since day one. It wasn't necessarily with day one for the Atkins thing or whatever, or low carb or dieting or exercise or fitness videos. But holy crap, you've been a trooper. You subscribed to me from day one, dude. Like, you're literally now my boss at work, and I consider you a friend, and you've done a lot to support my channel and to support me mentally and emotionally. And you're always there with positive feedback or negative feedback, and that's okay, because I need the criticism. You're just always there. You kicked ass on that mountain I dragged you up. I honestly, I've been with people that I thought were stronger or better shape, and they didn't do what you did that day. You have knee injuries and an ankle problem and stuff, and you killed a mountain. You killed the mountain after that, and you killed the third mountain. I can't believe I got you to do that. And I just am so astounded by everything that you do. Every week I see you, you literally have something else that you've changed for the better, and that means a lot. Next is Angie. Angie, you're a nut job, but I don't think, and I love you for that. I did not say I love you. I said I love you for being what you are. You're probably the closest thing I have to a best friend, and I guess that means a lot. So, fuck. I don't think that that I ever see people in my life that wholeheartedly accept me for who I am, and you do that, and I do that for you. And there's a lot of times when I hate you. I'll be completely honest. when your shit ball's crazy, I just want to run from you. But a lot of the times you do very subtle things that make me feel like $1,000,000, and I want to thank you for that. You've always been there. We've done hiking trips, you know, and you're just a really positive person, and I love that about you. Alexis, at work, my little buddy, you're always there pushing me with self-motivation and stuff. You know, like I asked you the other day when we were coming up with this 30-30 idea, you said, and then I come back in a week later and you're like, whoa, you're on it? That's totally cool. And I think that's amazing that you're always driving me and positively reinforcing me for stuff like that, because I want to be there doing that for you too. And I came in the other day and I'm like, dude, I got 16 pounds or whatever it was, 12 pounds or whatever. And you're like, what? That's amazing. You can do this. And that means a lot to me. And every day when I see your smiling face and you have positive things that you're talking about, that means a lot. Next is Katrina. I know you're struggling a lot with a lot of things, like feeling defeated and stuff like that, but you can't let something like this get you down, because it's a substance. And if I could say one thing that means the world to me, is you need to get in control of your mind, because you control your body, you control the things that you do. Don't let yourself feel like a failure because you have setbacks. Everybody does. We're all going through problems in life. I don't even want to talk about what I've been through and stuff. But I know, I feel your pain. We're here to support you. Don't ever think, and I will say your best advocate by far is Vanessa. She reaches out to you each and every time. She's an amazing person. A lot of the times we connect with different types of people. Not everybody's going to connect with me. Not everybody's going to connect with Vanessa. Maybe some people will connect with me. Some people will connect with Caroline, or just different people. So just stay strong. Wake up each and every day knowing how amazing you are, how much strength you actually have. Just dig deep, get inside there, and start making each and every one of those little healthy wins count. Just do it little by little. You have the power to freaking smash any goal that you ever set for yourself. Next is Crystal. You're also fairly new. I see amazing things happening with you. You're a dedicated watcher, and you're definitely staying in contact. I have to say that I see a lot of potential in you for making these changes, and I love when you post comments and you're super positive, and those things matter. Like, that's what this group is about. It's about mental health, wellness, diet, exercise, fitness, motivation, inspiration, and you have all those keys, and that means a lot to me and all the other members that are here to accept those things and to get those things from this group. Next is Melanie. So you're a coworker and you've become kind of a friend. So, and I don't mean to say kind of a friend like that's a bad thing, but I think a lot of the times I don't want you to think I'm trying to harp on you, like I'm trying to be a jerk to you. I just know that sometimes you need that extra push, and I'm there to give it to you, because I feel that you know you're beautiful and you feel that you're beautiful, and that's perfectly fine. But I also know that you want to make changes, and that's okay too. But I hold you accountable, because sometimes we need that. Like, I need you to hold me accountable. If you see me eating a freaking donut, you need to walk up and slap that damn thing out of my hand, because that's what we're here for. It's a community. I'm here to be your friend, and you're here to be my friend, and we're here to make each other's futures brighter, and that's what we do. And thank you for that. Caroline is next. Now, you're a little Jersey friend. You've become actually quite a close friend, and I love the hell out of you. And you do your own thing. A little plug for Caroline. Go check her out on my friends list. She does tons of fitness exercise. She does tons of work as far as helping people lose weight and stuff. I'll put a link in to her blog below, because not only has she been there as far as fitness and exercise and stuff like that, but I kid you not, the girl is smoking hot, and she gets a ton of people that are, whether they're stalking her or watching her or just being straight up creepy. I've always been there to try to be her internet protector and stuff like that. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but in all actuality, Caroline, you're an amazing friend, and you do a lot for me, and I think unbelievably we're a lot alike. We have a lot of the same goals and core values and morals and everything like that. So above and beyond all other things, you're going in the same direction I am. You're a boss, babe. I'm just throwing that out there because that's your thing. It's amazing to see you grow through the things that you're attempting to grow with, and you're helping others and stuff like that. And I don't think enough people are giving you enough recognition for what you are actually giving up and sacrificing in your life to provide happiness and strength and help others achieve goals. So that's great, and good job. Keep up the good work. Next is Megan Hoover. Megan, every single thing that I've ever dove into, you have been there to support me with. I started a charity called I'm going totally blank, Bikes for a Change, and I was building bikes for underprivileged kids, and you supported me. You sent gift cards. You always shared my posts to be able to create better Christmases for kids that were underprivileged and families that were underprivileged. You did so much for that, and you do so much now, and you're always posting and sharing my videos and always just extremely positive, and you are to the core an amazing individual. You give up so much for your the little girl that you took in and the family that you take care of, and I don't know if you know it, but you're really just an awesome person, and I value you as a friend, and you've been around for so long, and for that I'm very thankful and always will be. Next is my little yoga friend in the United Arab Emirates. She's over there, Camellia. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but I have never seen somebody that's more peaceful, that brings me down as far as like from my agitation all the way down to just a calm and subtle state with love, affection, and just a pure person to the heart. And you're always striving for a better tomorrow, and it's amazing. You're such a little person, but you have such a big impact on my life, and so much. You've made such a difference in the way I think about things and the way I process things. And I always read your posts and I try to share them. I'm not huge on regular Facebook. I'm trying to dive into this to be able to make a change in people's lives. But I miss you. I care about you. I love what you do for people. And you're a yoga instructor, and just everything is so pure with you. Your spirit is amazing. You have a kindred spirit, and for that I'm extremely thankful. Of course, I got my buddy at work, Juan. He's always feeding me with tons of bodybuilding information, exercise information, weight loss information, how the chemicals and stuff like that work. I give him crap because he's Tarzan or whatever, because he's got this weird curly hair that nobody on the planet has but him. But honestly, he's a really good dude, and he's super smart, and he's given me tons of information and stuff like that. So I'm really thankful for his friendship too. Beyond that, of course there's more of you. Of course I'm probably missing some people. Those are the people that I probably interact with most on a daily basis. Everybody else, please reach out. Don't be scared. Don't be fearful of changes that you think you can't do, because you can. And with the assistance and help and supportiveness and of this community, we can all do things together. My advice today is to surround yourself with people that are amazing. just like each and every single one of these people that I talked about today in this video. You guys, this is the 30-30 challenge. I am officially back to 207 pounds from 223, and we're on day 13. That's 16 pounds lost. We're a little over halfway to our goal, and we're still pushing. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on the exercise, but a little bit just as much on the cardio and stuff like that. But I'm gonna cool it on the bodybuilding, excuse me, because I think my body is actually going to start retaining more to try to sustain that muscle. So I'm going to continue with the cardio. I'm gonna do at least 1 hour, 3 days a week. I'm a little bit of a gym addict because I just love fitness. If you guys have any questions as far as what workouts you should be doing and stuff like that, just ask. It's important that you don't think that just because you don't know how to exercise or you've never been there that you can't, because it's freaking easy and slightly addictive. I'll tell you, for the last 6 years I've been and I've always been really active. I always love activity, but for the last 6 years specifically, since I started at 340 pounds, I've been really struggling at the gym. Not struggling, I want to say really working hard and intensely pushing for these goals. So never be afraid to ask. The only stupid question is the one you don't ask, because there's no dumb questions. I want you to pound me with questions. Question after question after question after question, because if you don't ask, you're not ever going to know. You never can gain that knowledge if you don't simply ask. If you're afraid to ask on the group, on the Facebook group, Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, just send me a private message, send me a text, send me an email, send me a message on YouTube. I don't care. It's okay. You don't have to feel like you can't ask because you're worried about what people think about you. Don't feel like that. None of us are judging each other. I go to the gym because I want to be judged to make a difference, but this is not about that. Like, this is literally the complete opposite realm. We're a community where we help each other positively, inspire each other, and just work together towards like-minded goals. So if you liked our videos, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And remember that we have 17 days left, and I need you guys to support me. You guys, I'm supporting you. Let's just bounce back off each other and do this together. Stay tuned for videos tomorrow and each and every one of the following days. After that, we are going to do a 60-day challenge. Well, we're not sure, 60-day or 90-day. So give me your input, what sounds best to you, so that we can continue this without ever screwing up completely. We don't want to do these challenges and then be like, oh cool, I'm back to normal, because then you're going to be back to out of shape. So you have to pay attention to being a long-term lifestyle change, rather than just it being a 30-day challenge. You lost a bunch of weight and then whatever. You can't do that, because if you do, unfortunately, you're going to go back to your old ways and your old habits that got you in this position. So again, guys, Jonathan with One Big Impact, and stay tuned. Spread love, not hate. Peace.